Okay, haven't done many videos lately because I haven't been fishing much and I've got a fly box full of flies. But during the summer, I sometimes think a shorter stalking bug will work rather than a longer pulling stalking bug. So this is a bug I tied at the beginning of summer. It's been very successful. So I'm going to show you one version of it. Okay, and this is the black and holographic stalking bug. So, got my glasses on so I can see, and in the vise I have a Camazon B175 with a 3.5 black tungsten bead at the head of a fly just behind the eye, lead running along the body of a fly, and then doubled back 6 or 7 coils back along the body. First we're going to start with some black thread, and round it goes. And this fly you can fish stalking, blind stalking. It's worked for both for me so far. But I reckon in the other times of year you could fish it pulling. You could even fish it under an indicator. But I prefer to fish it blind stalking as stalking. As I say, it's already been successful for me at 2 or 3 fisheries. Okay, so I'll put the black thread up the hook and down again. We're just going to cut the excess thread off, and then we're going to go on to the next bit, which is the holographic tail. So this is lure flash, flashaboo, whatever you want to call it, and it's a very shiny material. I'm going to grab a good pinch of it. It's going to look pretty scruffy at first when I'm tying it, but it will neaten up as it comes together. There we go. I obviously cut more than I need off. I'm going to reverse it. Place it on top of a hook. And as usual, my pinch and loop method, bring the thread over, hold it against the hook, form a loop, pull down. That will pull it on top of the hook. There we go. Just going to wind that back down the body. So when I applied it, the thread was at the point of the hook, and I brought it back to the barb of the hook. Get my scissors, cut the excess off. Okay, and I'm just going to shorten that tail because I want it to flare out a bit. Normally I don't cut tails, I leave them natural. But in this fly, I've decided I'm going to cut the tails like that. So it fans out. There we go. So now we want some silver wire. This is medium silver wire. We're going to put it under the thread. And a couple of turns just to skirt. You can use lure, again, a bit of tinsel. Another colour wire, doesn't matter. Not your favourites this time to cut the wire. Then I'm going to use a glue stick. I find it the best way. It's cheap, you can easily get them at supermarkets. You don't need the wax or anything like that. Just once down the thread. If you do it 2 or 3 times, it gets gummy. And for the body, I'm going to use some dubbing. This is Black and Peacock dubbing. It's got little flashes in it, and it's black. Just adds a bit of attraction. And I'm just going to touch it against the thread and let the thread pick it up. There we go. A little bit more in the middle there. That should be enough. Just lightly twist it on the thread. going to wrap it round. Try and keep it reasonably thin, because this is a stalking bug. You don't want to get too much bulk. A little bit more at the head. There we go. Okay, now bring the wire in the opposite direction round the body. 1. Doesn't matter how many times, that's up to you. I'm going to do it 4 times over. Secure it with the thread. Bend it back another couple of turns. Remember your cheap scissors. Okay, and how I finish all my flies, a couple more turns just behind the bead. 1, 2, 3 half hitches. That's all you need to secure a fly. And there it is, my short stalking bug. So you can do them in many different colours. Bear with me, and I will find them again. There they are. Okay, so the one at the top is the one I've just done. Moving down, another black one, which I have actually caught fish on. There's a brown and gold one. There's a green version with a pearl at the back. There's another green version with a little bit of gold and pearl. And lastly, a white version. Okay, with pearl at the back. I believe these will all catch. The only one I haven't caught and is a white version because I've only just started tying it. Thank you for watching.